To Hogwarts, to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Michigan Motor Speedway and the 802 Cup Series here on Extreme Sim TV. We're going to get ready to go racing once again. We're going to run this bad boy back once again. And again, 1 week ago, we had some technical, how should we put it, technical problems. We're going to run this thing back once again here tonight. I'll get your overlay up and going for you. How is everybody over in chat land here tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. We have 90 laps of racing action as we run this one back from 1 week ago. So again, we were here last week, had a technical malfunction with the lobby itself and not counting cautions and all kinds of shenanigans going on. So we're going to come out, we're going to redo it, and we're going to see who goes to victory lane here tonight in Michigan. Once again, hope all is doing well. Just so everybody knows, I know I mentioned it last week on the show. Did the big trip this week, had a great time, and wore out from driving. But other than that, everything was awesome. Went and done Christmas pictures, whole 9 yards. And conned my sister's boyfriend into taking a picture with me, which, if you know him, you know that's like trying to pull teeth. But it worked. But we're going to get ready to go here tonight for 90 laps here. And we're going to get ready to fire this thing off. Thank you guys once again as we get ready to go. 90 laps here tonight. The 90 laps, everybody's getting gridded up. I know you don't have your overlay just quite yet. Firing that over for you. Just so you know, Fish did manage to get the pole here tonight. And let's get ready to take a look at your starting lineup, shall we? Without further ado, we will get your race lineup. How about those apples? Start it. All right, there we go. I don't know where I come up with that one from, but here we go. Round 4.2. There you go. So let's do it. Here is your starting lineup here tonight. Michael Fish will start on the pole with Rob Lowell on the outside. Christopher Ritchie alongside of Brandon Gardner there as well. Row number 3. There is John. Nice to see him back. Barry Murphy back with us here this week. David Womega there. Jeff Barefoot. Frank Zingen and Nick Larson in 10th. EY, Chris Max, right there, 11th and 12th. 13th going to be Art, Aaron Brown there, as well as Jason Willie, Johnny Barker right there in 16th. Kerry Shaver, Matthew there as well. In row number 9, it's going to be Wayne Dewey, Cole Jarrett right there. Row number 11, Brendan Redford, Isaac Blossom right there rounding out the field. So a beautiful field of race cars. We tried it last week. It didn't go as we planned it. Let's get ready. We will try it again here tonight live on Extreme Sim TV. Folks at home, are you ready? 90 laps of racing action coming your way here tonight for the 802 Cup Series. Everybody will work their way through 3 and 4 here in just moments to get round 4.2 underway here tonight. Field will work out a turn number 4. Here we go. Working their way down through the tri-oval. It's showtime for the 802 Cup Series. Once again here on Extreme Sim TV, we're off and running. So here we go. Everybody back at it once again. Michael Fish out front. 90 laps, just like we had planned last week. Top caution coming to lap 30. Everybody going to get it lined up. There's the nice energy drink 47 ride. He'll jump up in line here down the back straightaway. And everybody will start figuring it out here once again. And into turn number 3 and 4. David Lomega right there. Frank Sinjin there. Christopher Ritchie hanging tight there as well. Ritchie up the racetrack. Crossover coming. Here we go. Ritchie to the bottom. Christopher Ritchie, the 35 Tide ride, will get underneath Rob Ruel as they head into turn 1 and 2. Door to door, maybe a little bit of contact there between the 21-35. Brandon there as well. Larry Murphy, Frank Sinjin, David Lomega right there in the mix also. And first caution of the night here on lap number 2, caution waves. And let's see if we can find out what happened here. Now, as long as the laps keep counting, you know we're in good shape. I think it was Wayne Dewey having a bit of an issue. Wayne Dewey there in the 11. Up high. Let's take a look at what happened. Oh, that's a right hook, City. Oh, wow. Well, sir, that is what you call a right hook. Straight into the outside wall. Matthew, nothing he could do. That car is absolutely demolished. The left front, the right rear, the right or left rear, the whole 9 yards, the frame, the fenders, the motor, the transmission. There's nothing left of that ride as he slammed the outside wall. First caution here for the 802 Cup Series, knocking the wall down here at Michigan. He'll slide to a stop on the apron. That U.S. Navy machine will get work done. And let's see if we can grab a word here with the driver of the 2 machine. Hard impact into the outside wall for the first caution of the night. There we go. Let's see if we can get a hold of him, shall we? First caution, just like that. Gonna wave here at Michigan Raceway, Redford Motorsports. Hey, Matt, grab the teammate. Well, oh well. Brendan Redford, you got me, buddy.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I was going to grab your teammate after that massive incident and grabbed you. One of your cars already in the outside wall here early tonight. What is it like for you guys? Y'all are going to have to kind of fight forward. I know you'll help your teammate any way you can. What's he going to have to do to get moved back forward here?
Just try to make way for him, I guess. We'll see what we can do.
Man, it's hard impact behind you. How's your ride feeling here tonight?
It's feeling all right. I mean, we only got what 2 laps green flag, so I can't really tell right now. But from what I can tell, it's handling fine.
And for Brennan, well, best of luck to you here tonight, sir.
Thank you.
Brennan Redford there. We're going to let him go back to his teammate down there after that interesting situation occurring over here on the racetrack. Meanwhile, Michael Fish currently leading the way over Rob Lowell there in second. So there's Rob Lowell, Christopher Ritchie, Brandon, Larry Murphy, Frank St. all within the top 5 here tonight. John 7th, David Lomega 8th, 9th, Jeff Barefoot, and Willie there in 10th. So that's your top 10 as we get ready to complete lap number 5, first caution of the night. Again, 1 week ago, we made it all the way to the comp yellow before the first caution hit the racetrack. Unfortunately, here tonight, not so lucky as they have a big incident early on at Michigan in the 802 Cup Series. And again, the schedule going to be pushed back a week. So everything's pushed back a week now due to the fact that we had to rerun this one. Keep that in mind. So last week's race, round 4.1, did not count for points or anything. The league made the call roughly, I think it was lap 40-ish. I'd have to go back and look. I deleted the stream now that we had an issue, so they're going to cancel it, call it, and come back this week and go at her again. And that is exactly what we're doing here tonight. If you're just joining us, so don't get confused. Yes, we're back at Michigan, totally planned. And we're going to go racing once again with Michael Fish on the front row. Rob Lowell there in second. So chat land, if you're in the stream and you can chat, hit me up. How many of you guys watched the Gateway Dirt Nationals 1 week ago? Or not 1 week ago, last night, as we get ready to go back green. Everybody back underway once again. Michael Fish up front leading. Christopher Ritchie there in second. The 35 Tide ride, Rob Lowell right there as well. He'll rock it around the top. Christopher Ritchie going to fall to third now. Ritchie going to come under fire from Brandon. Brandon, nice run on the high side. Looking like we got a cushion out there tonight. Everybody transferring to the top and making the runs happen. Everybody will work their way through again. Lap 6 and 90. Michael Fish right now on the back bumper of that race leader as he leads the way here at Michigan Raceway. Once again here tonight, Rob Lowell, Brandon, Christopher Ritchie, Larry Murphy right there as well. Murphy hanging tight. You come from high above the Michigan Raceway. Down the back straightaway, they all scramble, looking for running room as they head for turn number 3 and 4. And Christopher Ritchie, Rob Lowell, and more up front. Michael Fish side by side. That'll be for your race lead coming to complete lap 7. So lap number 7 going to go on the board. Michael Fish will hold Lowell at bay. Those top two battling it out here. 8 laps in the books if you're just joining us here tonight at Michigan Raceway. 3 wide mid-pack. Hello. Off of turn number 2. That was the 4. That was Willie. That was Johnny Barker. All right there in that mix. And they gave it everything they had there, working their way through 2 and 3 wide here at the Michigan Raceway. Meanwhile, leading Michael Fish, coming under fire from Rob Lowell. Once again into 1 and 2. Those two will go side by side out front. Now they'll work their way into 1 and 2. Here comes Michael Fish, Christopher Ritchie right there as well. Great run for him down the back straightaway. Here tonight, high above from the chopper cam. You see the 21 trying to hold the 20 at bay, but Fish putting all kinds of pressure right now on Lowell. Rob Lowell continuing to fight out front. They'll scramble down the wide open spaces of Michigan. The 35 Tide Rod, Christopher Ritchie, going to split the difference. He'll go the bottom. So Ritchie will go the bottom here. And try to slide it. Not going to happen. Not going to happen here down the back straightaway. Michael Fish staying with him. Fish, Ritchie fighting their way through. Again on board with Michael Fish and Larry Murphy. And laps complete of the 90 here tonight. There is Frank St. John, Jason Wheelie, Brandon, David Womega, Johnny Barker, and John in your top 10 with Chris Max sitting there in 11th. Well, Max right there in 11th as they work their way through. David Womega sliding backwards a few lanes. Right now, 11 of 90 laps complete. Here tonight out front, Rob Lowell will take back the race lead. Christopher Ritchie giving chase. 1 and 2 giving chase right now. The 32 ride. He'll jump to the outside. He'll start to try to make the high line sing here. Down into 1 and 2. He'll send that Tide machine off into the corner deep. Rolls through the center of the corner. Straightens that car up coming off. And almost like a Tide Pod rolling down the back straightaway will be that Tide rider, Christopher Ritchie. Ritchie will roll into 3 and 4. He'll go the top side to 21, works the bottom. Roll well, gonna be clear. And Frank St. John and Larry Murphy, 3 wide, split the difference. Hello. Down the front straightaway, there's Brandon in that scuffle. David Womega, he'll split to the bottom. And, not clear. Contact, Womega under the apron. He'll hang on. Handful of steering wheel, and he'll keep rolling. And, oh man, Gerard there as well. Rob Lowell continuing to lead. But some of these guys have got their absolute hands full with these race cars here tonight. 14 laps on the board as we cycle past the start-finish line. Frank St. John and Larry Murphy, John right there as well. That NOS Energy Drink 47 machine hitting that NOS button. He'll roll the bottom now halfway down the back straightaway. 15 on the board as my alarm sounds here at the Michigan Raceway. The 4 on the top, the 47 on the bottom, 2 by 2. It's a parade off of turn 4, now 3 by 3. Is hello, David gonna join the party. He's like, hey, how you doing, guys? I want up in this. He'll go the inside. He'll try to make it work. Can't do it. He'll get back in line. Nice job. Lowell leads. Michael Fish, St. John, Murphy, Brandon, John, David, Jason, all in this top 10 right now getting it. These boys are absolutely on the pony going here tonight. Larry Murphy gonna jump to the bottom. Michael Fish will slide back this time by. The flagman gonna give them halfway cross flags here in the first 30 laps of this one. Halfway through the first segment here tonight with Rob Lowell continuing to lead the charge in that G-Stone 21 ride. He's out front, the Tide Rod trying to hunt him down, and Christopher Ritchie trying to get within a whisker hair of him. Can't do it right now. David Womega back here as well, rolling through. Nice job. They'll hang on into 3 and 4, 2 by 2. Womega, Brandon there in the mix also. Great job off of turn number 4. Michael Fish just about kissed that outside wall. Had to jump out of the throttle. It's going to cost them the momentum down the front straightaway. They'll jump back in the line. There's David as well. Womega hanging on. David Womega Brandon, John, Jason, Johnny Barker, Jeff Barefoot back here as well. Swinging to the bottom of the racetrack. One car on the outside wall. That's going to be Frank St. John getting a piece of the fence. He'll take a piece of it. He'll drop back 3-4 cars now. Here comes the 6. Johnny Barker. He'll make a run at it. Out of turn number 4, the 13 machine of Jason Willie. Trying to put his nose up there, maybe where it doesn't belong. But it's there anyway. He doesn't care. He's going to work his way through. Engine, nice job. Frank right to the bottom. Oh, tight off of turn 2. Nearly contact between those two drivers. Frank washing up the racetrack, grabbing a handful of racing wheel, and caution is out lap 15. And I believe Isaac may have been involved for the second caution of the night. Located here. Get my caution flag locator out, and yep, Isaac gonna get in the back of Carey there. Surprising that through the yellow. It's come off the corner, clipped him in the right rear, lost the front of the race car, and sideways he goes. And the first or the second caution of the night waves at lap 19 and 90. Let's get ready to have a discussion here with somebody. Who we going to talk to? Let's talk to Crowbar. Well, we'll wait to see if he goes to pit road here before we talk to old Crowbar here. Oh, Mr. Rob Lowell leading the charge here. Look for some cars to come to pit road with 20 laps of this one going on the board this time. Next time by, we'll see 50 to go at Michigan with Rob Lowell leading the charge. The Tide Rod, Christopher Ritchie going to stay out. Rob Lowell going to stay out. Bunch of cars staying out here at lap 20. And that will give us an opportunity to talk to that Wolfpack leader, Rob Lowell. Rob, Matt up here in the booth, you got a copy.
Hey, Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing good. Well, man, you're out front looking good in that G-Stone car tonight.
Yeah, it's right now it's firing all 8 cylinders and handling good. Kind of got a little bit of a lead on the 35 there, and I just kind of went into save mode there, trying to save some tires. I see a couple of my teammates slowly coming up through there, so got a feeling that Dave's gonna make his presence known before too much longer. So save while I can.
There you go, man. Save, save, save. But the best news of the night, hey, buddy, caution laps are counting. That's the best news all night.
Absolutely. All the technical difficulties we had last week. And, Comp Caution comes out lap 30. We'll get to lap 30, going to get 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles and copper off and fuel, and then it'll be go time. We'll see how it shakes out.
You guys had technical difficulties last week. I had technical difficulties getting going tonight. So maybe between the two of us, we got it all behind us now.
Hey, I hope so. I'm just looking to get a good top 5 finish tonight. And last week's ago at Bristol, got a little bit out of the hole points wise, and I need to get the rest out of the hole. So,
all righty, man.
We'll see what happens.
We'll get that car out of the hole, man.
We're gonna try here on this restart.
All right, man. Good luck to you and the Wolfpack. All right, the Wolfpack down there waiting. What's up, Undecided Racing? Woo! What's up, buddy? Is that a Ric Flair woo? A normal woo? A rock star woo? What kind of woo was that? We need to know. There are details here that are missing. My girlfriend's mad at me woo. We could go through the list of woos that could have been. But we're going to get ready to go here. The Tide Rod going to be on the top. That G-Stone, number 21, right on the bottom of Rob Lowell. We're about to turn them back loose. 21 of 90 laps complete here in round 4.2 as we get ready to go tonight at Michigan Raceway. So we're going to get ready to get her done here down the back straightaway. 21 complete. Again, lap 30 going to mark the end of the stage here tonight. Rob Lowell, Christopher Ritchie going to be on the front row. 2 by 2 headed for turn 4, and we're ready to turn them loose. We're ready to get them back going here as we rapidly close in on the end of the first stage here tonight for the 802 Cup Series, around number 4 here at Michigan Raceway. All right, ready to go here. Rob Lowell. Coming to green. 21.90 in the books. We're racing once again. And out of shape goes Christopher Ritchie. Spun the tires just a smidge. Didn't get the best start, but he'll line them back up. And they look like a bunch of cats on catnip into turn 1. 3 by 3 headed to turn 1. Working our way through. Off of turn number 2. 22 of 90 complete. Michael Fish right there as well. There's the Fishman right there with Frank's engine. There's the Knott's Energy Drink 47 trying to hang tight as well. Nice and easy does it to work their way through. 22 and 90 complete. John Bowu right there. Chris Max there in the mix also. There's Max. There's Barefoot. 23 on the board. Rob Lowell trying to stay with them. 3 of 90 complete here. Out front with Rob Lowell leads David Womega, Larry Murphy, Christopher Ritchie in that top 4. There is a Brandon Michael Fish, Jason Willie, Frank Sinjin, along with Johnny Barker and John there as well. Max hanging tight. Max hanging on, doing a wonderful job. 3 wide, Michael Fish. And take a look at Johnny Fish, Frank's engine. All right there as well, stacked up 2 by 2. 4 on the board. There's the 47 of John trying to ride his way through. Johnny hanging tight as well. 25 on the board this time by. Stacked up as Rob Lowell will continue to lead right now. 25 laps on the board. David Womega right there in second. Larry Murphy, Christopher Ritchie there as well. One car on the outside wall hard. There's the 30 of Larry Murphy getting squeezed up in there. That car looking like a crunch bar there for a moment as it got in the outside wall. Not a lot of room. 25 goes on the charts. Rob Lowell continuing to lead. David Womega is running in second as they charge down the back straightaway. Larry Murphy side by side with Brandon and Jason Willie. Ooh, that got tight as the Good Wrench machine took a left-hand turn right across the nose of Jason Willie. Brandon, Larry Murphy, everybody right there as well. Nice fight right now. Nose to tail through the tri-oval section. The 30 machine. Larry Murphy will hang on here. 27 on the board. This time by at the Michigan Raceway. 2 by 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Jason Willie right there in that 13 machine. He'll try to make his presence felt as we get late into stage 1. Remember, we're about at the point where we had the issue last week here. We did get to the end of stage 1 week ago. But right now, 27 on the board. Larry Murphy gonna fight his way through. Jason Willie, John, and there is Redford there. We talked to him earlier on. Brennan Redford trying to hang on. Nice run for him at the moment. Redford up into the top 11 here, closing on the end of stage. So good run for the 12 rider, Brennan Redford. Knott's Energy Drink 47 just in front of him. Here comes Redford. He'll swing it to the bottom. The 30 having to get up off the gas in front of him. There's old Cole Jarrett right there. Nice run for Cole in the 88 ride. Trying to run the inside here. So Cole Jarrett hanging on 28 complete. Jason Willie. All these cars underneath a blanket into turn 1 and 2. Still continuing to rock and roll here tonight. Nice job. There's Jason Willie. Rob Lowe there as well. Nice ride here as they work their way into the corner once again. David Womega, Christopher Ritchie, 29 on the board here tonight at Michigan Raceway. Larry Murphy, Jason Willie. Everybody will go to the top side. They'll get back single file. Great job. Nice and easy does it. 29 on the board this time by. Next time we'll see the 1 to go in stage number 1. Here comes Brennan Redford up top. They're going to get stacked up on the bottom. Redford going to pick up a few of them there. Good move by Redford. He went to the wall. Made that outside lane work. 29 on the board into turn 1 and 2. David Omega continuing to fall behind Rob Lowell. Christopher Ritchie right there to third. Should be 1 to go in stage number 1 here tonight. There we go. White flag in stage number 1 here tonight. There goes Jason Willie, Michael Fish, John and Jeff Barefoot, Cole Jarrett. All right there in that third lane right now. They'll wash up the racetrack. And that's it. Stage 1 in the books. And Rob Lowell will lead it. Folks, while I take a break here at the end of stage 1, we'll be right back for the start of stage 2 here at the Michigan Raceway. The 802 Cup Series live here on Extreme Sim TV. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go green once again. Rob Lowell will bring them to green one more time as Lowell leads here tonight. David Omega, Johnny Barker right there as well as they work their way through here tonight. Again, 33 and 90 on the board. Brandon, Larry Murphy right there as well. We're ready to go. Rob Lowell leads the way here tonight. So Lowell will lead them back to Green Flag Racing. 33 of 90 complete. David Omega, Johnny Barker, Larry Murphy, Brandon Redford right there as well as we get ready to go. 33 on the board. Rob Lowell will lead them to green. The 28 machine there on the top side. That'll be David Omega for the restart here tonight. Followed by Johnny Barker, Brandon, and Mr. Larry Murphy. We are ready to go here tonight. Field coming to green for the restart. 33 laps on the board. Let's get ready to do it. Back racing once again. Here we go. Green flag back out. Rob Lowell will jump out to a great restart here, along with David Omega, Johnny Barker right there along behind them as well as Brandon and Larry Murphy right there in the mix also. With that 13 ride of Jason Willie, Michael Fish gonna give chase as well. Contact behind them. That's the 47 ride up the hill. Redford there as well, gonna stick through. 35 on the board. 35 on the board. That's fine time by Christopher Ritchie, Frank Zingen, Jeff Barefoot right there. Brandon continuing to hang tight. There's Brandon, big push. Rob Lowell right there in the mix. 5 on the board. Johnny Barker continuing to hang on second. Brandon, David Omega there. Larry Murphy, Jason Willie right there in the mix also. Michael Fish. John, Larry Murphy doing everything he can to hang tight. 35 on the board of 90. Lowell continuing to lead. Johnny Barker sitting there in second. 36 this time by. Barker doing what he can. Brandon, David Omega. Jason Willie in the top 5 as well. Larry Murphy hanging tight. Michael Fish hanging there as well. 7, Christopher Ritchie gonna hang tight. The tide ride. Gonna try to sneak back through. Here comes the 47 of John trying to sneak on the high side. 37 on the board. Jeff Barefoot. Here comes the 5 right of Chris Max. Everybody else 2 by 2. Rob Lowell continuing to lead. 37 on the board. 2 by 2. Johnny Barker along with David Omega, Brandon, Jason Willie, and there is Larry Murphy right there in the mix also. Here comes the 20 machine. Michael Fish gonna go the inside. He'll try to clear Murphy into the corner. Murphy gonna fight back half a lane up. Here it comes. Jason William Moore. It's a nest of race cars right now through the tri-oval as we cross lap 38 here tonight with Lowell continuing to lead. Dominant race car for Rob Lowell here tonight. Great job for Rob Lowell continuing to lead the charge at Michigan Raceway. 38 of 90 laps complete here from Michigan in round 4.2, as we like to call it here tonight. There is Johnny, David Omega, Larry Murphy right there, Jason Willie right there as well. Here comes the 20 machine of Michael Fish. 3 wide, look out. Everybody be mindful. 4 wide, can they do it? It's gonna be tight down into 1. Everybody using their head, backing out of the throttle and lifting off that right foot. It's gonna save some race cars there because that could have been nasty down into turn 1. 4 wide. I know it's a wide racetrack, but that normally does not end up in a favor of anybody but a bunch of junkyard parts for some people to scrap. That's all the people that like to see that. Brandon Christopher Ritchie right there as well. 2x2. There's the 30 Goodwrench ride. He'll jump to the bottom. 40 on the board. Larry Murphy hanging in there as well. Murphy, nice and easy. Here we go, back up off the racetrack. Everybody thinking what they need to do here. 40 laps on the board. Rob Lowell leads. Johnny in second, trying to stay with him. Barker in his tire tracks. Like a hound dog hunting here in P2 right now. Michael Fish, Frank's engine. Jeff Barefoot back here in the cluster as well. That's racing 12th, 13th, and 14th. Great job for these drivers. 3 wide, no they cannot. Says no sir as John goes to the bottom. He'll get clear. 41 on the board. 41 laps complete here tonight. Rob Lowell continuing to lead the parade out front here in the great state of Michigan with David Omega back there in third right now. Great run for him here tonight. Heading up that third spot. You look high above the Michigan Raceway. Omega, there's Cole Jarrett in the top 10, that 88 car. Having a good ride here tonight. Right now, solid top 10 run for him. Right now, Rob Lowell, Johnny Barker, everybody in line. Down the back straightaway right now. Here comes the 6, Johnny Barker underneath Rob Lowell. Trying to look for a piece of real estate. Lowell gonna give it to him. Nice and wide, but he'll keep the momentum up. You just can't outrun that momentum on the top side when they get off there that well. And you saw Lowell do a wonderful job keeping the car rolling up high, wide, and handsome, keeping the car wound up. Gonna keep him out front here tonight. Man, oh man, what a absolute treat we're seeing here tonight on a Sunday night with Rob Lowell playing the party leader here tonight. Lowell continuing to lead. There's Johnny Barker right there in the mix also. Jason Willie, Brandon, Christopher Ritchie. Right there sliding backwards. Ritchie with a problem. Christopher Ritchie, the Tide machine. Slow, everybody gonna scramble. We stay green. That could have been a lot worse. Looks like him and the 20 gonna make some contact. He'll get right hooked into the outside wall, slide across the racetrack, and everybody else scramble. 34 on the board and 90. Rob Lowell leading. Right now, P2, David Omega. There is Johnny Barker right there, Jason Willie, Brandon, Larry Murphy right there as well. That's the way we sit. 45 on the board. This time by 45 of 90 complete as David Omega leads the way right now. David Omega leads. Rob Lowell running second. Johnny Barker in third. That's the way they sit. Single file. Big run to the bottom for the 6. Big charge to the inside line. Rob Lowell right there. Johnny Barker. 45, 46 on the board this time by. David Omega leads the charge out front. It'll be close to 40 laps to go. Cole Jarrett, Michael Fish right here in the top 10, battling it out. Starting to spread out a little bit now, at least amongst the top 10 here. Here's Chris Max now. It's a ride for Max. Max hanging on. Art back here in 15th. There is Art right there in the top 15. David Womega doing everything he can to hang tight also. David Womega leads Johnny Barker in second. There is Rob Lowell right there in the mix also. 47 on the board of 90. And caution on the racetrack. And that's going to be the 2 ride for the second time tonight. Around in the tri-oval. Let's take a look at what happened to him. Let's go around. This time, oh, got door slammed again. Not his night here tonight. Car gonna slide to the stop in the apron in the grass. Gets it woed up. He's trying to get it back to pit road. That way he doesn't have to tow this thing. That driver gonna be hot under the headset here and under that helmet. He's gonna be fired up for the second time tonight. Ended up right sided into the outside wall. He will get towed. 48 on the board. Michael Fish, David Womanga, right there as well. 48 complete. The field gonna limp around here. And 49 this time by David Womanga, right there leading. Johnny Barker right there in second as we get ready to go. 49 on the board this time by. Again, 48 of 90 complete. Everybody should come to pit road here. Fuel, tires, whole 9 yards. Wholesale changes. 49 on the board. He'll come to pit road. Tires and fuel. There goes Johnny right behind him. David Omega, Rob Lowell. Everybody going to come down for tires and fuel and get a wholesale with changes here as we get later. Oh, the 28 going to slide through the box. That's not what you want to see if you're that driver. Sliding through the box, lighting the tires up. Going to cost you some time. Looks like the 20 doing the same thing. Slid through the box. Locked the brakes up. Had to back her on up. And they'll get them. Oh, no. Rob Lowell, the fastest car here tonight. Into the inside wall on the exit of pit road. Spun the tires on pit road exit. Car turned around backwards on the exit of pit road. And they'll have to figure out where they're going to score him. Let's take a look at it here. It's released from his box here. Up, gets left sides nice and easy. Right about here, the rear wheels start spinning. And it's see you later, Captain. As that car comes around, gets into the inside wall. One more look here. Just the simple things can cost you. Watch these rear tires, folks. I'm going to try to slow it down where you can see the exact moment. It's getting up to speed, and you're going to see those rear tires start to break loose. You can see them start to counter steer that car. Nothing you can do at that point but lock the bad boy down and hope you don't get a piece of the fence. Unfortunately, that nose met that white barrier at the bottom of pit road. Not what you want to see. That front of that Ford's going to be scrunched up. And looking at the front end now, that splitter bent up with a little bit of a triangle shape. Not going to be very aerodynamic friendly for that 21 ride with that front splitter shoved up like that on both sides. So with 40 to go, Rob Lowell going to restart in 18th here tonight. Had a great run going. Ended up with an accident on pit road. And we're going to take a look here because, I mean, just heartbreak for Rob. If we look at the laps he's led here tonight, 36 laps of the 50 that we've ran has been led by this 21 ride of Rob Lowell. Now finds himself well outside the top 10, and with a TP for a front splitter, I don't know that car is going to be able to work its way back forward with the amount of damage on the front end. That's going to be tricky, folks. See just how good that car is going to be. That front end pushed up like that. But as we come to green, it's going to be Frank St. John. We'll keep a monitor on Rob Lowell. It'll be 40 to go in round number 4 for the 802 Cup Series live here on Extreme Sim TV. Oh, let's get ready to go. 40 to go at Michigan. Here we go, Johnny. David Lomega right there up to speed. Barefoot, Larry Murphy. Everybody rolling once again down into turn 1 and 2. Jeff Barefoot right there in the 9 ride. He'll go the outside trying to make the top lane work. Nick Larson there as well. Again, thank you to everybody for watching here tonight. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to slam that like button. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking as the field works their way through with Larry Murphy, Frank St. John, and more. Gonna be 2 by 2. Dawson and Dawson here. David Lomega gonna try to get to the bottom as well. David Lomega trying to get to the bottom. Frank St. John taking a look. Rowell up to 15th. The car still coming forward here. Somehow, some way, that driver of the 21 machine of Rob Lowell keeping that car rolling down the back straightaway here at Michigan. Okay. Barefoot to the top 10. Good job by Barefoot here. Frank St. John and Larry Murphy right there in the mix also. Meanwhile, Johnny Barker continuing to lead the way. 52 on the board of 90 here tonight. That's the way we set here. There's Frank, there's Max, there's Cole Jarrett. Chris Max right here fighting his way through. 53 on the full board. Frank St. John going to be on the top side trying to move that machine forward. It's a 2 by 2 party down the back straightaway at Michigan. Oh, Larson, that's Nick Larson. He'll get to the bottom. Looking for running room. I got to give you your overlay back. My bad. Oh, I didn't have my overlay up for you. There you go. You got your overlay back. And dang on it. Didn't realize I hadn't turned it back on, but there we go. 54 on the board here as the field works their way through. 2 by 2. David Lomega right there as well. There's the 28 machine with 54 on the board of 90 here tonight. Larry Murphy, Michael Fish, Cole Jarrett, everybody hanging on right now. Larson right there in the mix also. 55 on the board this time by F. Barefoot. Art Frank St. John doing everything he can. Trying to move forward. Let's take a look here. Rob Lowell up to 12th. That car looking like a TP on the front end, but still rolling. For the L55 complete, Johnny Barker continuing to lead the charge right now. Johnny Barker to the top of the racetrack. Jason Willie there as well. David Lomega, Brandon and Larry Murphy, Michael Fish, Cole Jarrett right there as well in 8th. Nick Larson in 9th. Rob Rowell right now in 10th. That's the way they set. Jeff Barefoot. Art right there in 12th. There's Eli. Frank St. John there in the mix also. St. John going to try to move his way forward. Frank St. John trying to hang on. In 14th, Wayne Dewey. Right now in 5th, 14th, and 15th is Frank St. John. Max right there as well. 56 on the board. Johnny Barker out front, continuing to lead. 57 complete here tonight. Barker leading the charge with Redford. There's Brennan Redford working his way forward. Rough night for the teammate. Redford trying to make up for it in that number 12 right here. He'll move forward right now. Redford moving forward right now. 58 on the board. Larry Murphy, Jason Willie, all right there in the charge as well inside the top 5. There's Brandon, Larry, Cole Jarrett in the mix also. Cole Jarrett on the charge up to 8th here. That's the way we said here. Rob Lowell, Art, Jeff Barefoot, Eli hanging on as well. Barefoot right now to 12th. Eli hanging on in 13th right now. Trying to move their way into the top 10 here tonight. Great racing here. Jason Willie going to be in 5th here. 59 on the board. There's Jason Willie. Larry Murphy right there in the 30. Trying to do what he can here tonight. Just behind Mr. Willie. It's the 13 of Jason Willie there on the top side. He'll pick up 4th now side by side with Brandon there for position. 2 by 2 off of turn 4. Nearly into the outside wall, but everybody will keep rolling. While out front, Johnny Barker continuing to lead. We'll check in on Art and Nick Larson. Larson to 10th. Rob Lowell to 9th in the 21 ride. Good job for Rob Lowell up to P9. Old Jarrett right now to 8th. 60 on the board this time by. Murphy right there as well in the 30 Good Wrench machine. There is Larry Murphy in the 30 up to 15th here tonight. Meanwhile, Brandon, David Omega in 3rd. Fly back to 12th here. There's Eli in the 46 machine. That's the way they set here tonight. 60 complete of the 90 here tonight. Again, 60 on the board of 90. Everybody single file right now. And caution on the racetrack. Car on the apron. I think it's the Tide Ride. Let's see what actually happened here. Kind of discover what actually happened here tonight. Boat pouring there on the front straightaway. That is the Tide Ride on the apron. Caution is out. And again, caution out, 61 on the board. Dewey right there as well. And a couple more right there in the mix also. Old Jarrett, caution out, 62 of 90 complete here tonight. 62 of 90 in the books. Cars to pit road here. Once again, another incident on the racetrack. We'll take a quick break out of the booth. When we come back, we'll be ready for the restart here in round 4 at Michigan. All right, everyone, welcome back as we get ready to go back racing here tonight. Field double file, 64 of the 90 laps complete here tonight at the Michigan Raceway as we get ready to go once again. It'll be a great race here tonight as we get ready to go. 64 of 90 on the board. Brandon, Larry Murphy, Jason Willie right there as well as we get ready to go. It'll be 25 laps to go here tonight. Eli Art, David Womega, Johnny Barker, Rob Llewell, and Brennan Redford right there as well. Here we go. We'll be 2 by 2. Brandon will bring them down. Update on Rob Llewell into the top 10 after the issue earlier off of pit road when he led, was in the lead, spun off of pit road after a pit stop. We are ready to go. 65 on the board here tonight at Michigan Raceway. Brandon gonna bring them down. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're rolling at Michigan. And then get a restart, and Larry Murphy, Jason Willie, Nick Larson right there as well as they ride around right here inside the top 5. There's Art trying to hang on as well. Great job up off the corner. One car out of shape deep in the pack. Johnny Barker going to be in trouble there as everybody else scramble. 65 complete. Art right there as well. One slide by Johnny Barker. He'll go to the wall. Barker will do a great job. He'll slide up and make it work. He'll get clear to 7th. Eli to 6th. Art right there. Rob Llewell there in the mix also. Complete. Larry Murphy, Brennan Redford right there as well. They scramble up front for the lead. Here we go. Brennan Redford to the top of the racetrack. He'll look for running room up high. Here comes the 30. Redford clear. Check up there. Larry Murphy had to get on the binders. New race leader. Give it to Brennan Redford now. Great job, Brennan Redford out front leading the way. 67 on the board. He'll check out. Nick Larson in the middle of the pack. He'll go 2 by 2 with the 6-valve machine. Everybody trying to challenge through the corner here. Nice job as they work their way off of turn number 2. Cars in the wall, beating and banging down the back straightaway. Eli gonna lose position. Everybody will scramble around to make it work here. Nice job. Everybody will stay clean and green. 67 on the board here tonight. This has got the feeling of an instant classic here tonight. 68 on the board here tonight at Michigan. Here comes David Womega with help with Rob Llewell in the 21 camp. Nick Larson, Jason Willie, Johnny Barker, all up here in the mix, also inside that top 10 run here tonight. That's the way we set 68 on the board, 2 and 3 wide. Here goes the 47, splitting the difference. Hello, see you later. He'll move forward. That is John moving forward. Get out of my way, Cotton Eye Joe, because I'm coming through. 1 lap down, trying desperately to get that back trap right now. 3 wide through the middle. Oh, touchy when you're 3 wide through the middle as a lap car. He'll hang on. Meanwhile, Jeff Barefoot now to 2nd. Larry Murphy to 3rd. Brennan Redford leading the charge out front in that beautiful number 12 machine. The black and red ride leading and pulling away. 1.9 seconds to gap. Remember, it was his teammate that had all the problems here tonight. Ended up wrecked out 2 times. Got turned around twice. And right now, Brennan Redford trying to carry the flag for the whole team right now up front. Doing a great job. He's got a nice little lead, 1.9 seconds. Nick Larson here. There's Nick Larson hanging on. Larson, 70 on the board. Johnny Barker, Rob Lowell, David Lomega inside the top 10. It'll be 20 to go. This time by to strike. Nice job. 20 to go here at Michigan. They'll jump up in the line. Rob Lowell, Johnny Barker, and more. 20 laps to go. Took us 2 weeks of trying. And we're down to the last 20 laps at Michigan Raceway. Took us 2 weeks to get to this point, but we are here. Now, off of turn number 2, it is Brendan Redford with a 2.2 second lead. Now, the 6, Johnny Barker, trying to move forward. The 13 of Jason Willie. Everybody doing everything they can, trying to hang on here tonight. 19 on the board here tonight. To go. Redford continuing to lead. Redford out front, leading the charge. $18 to go this time by. 18 laps to go. Johnny Barker right there as well. Nice push on the top. 18 to go at Michigan. David Lomega right there. 17 to go at the stripe. Nice job by Lomega. Wayne Dewey, Art, Cole Jarrett, EY, Frank Zingen, and John all right there in the mix. 17 to go here tonight in Michigan. Big swing and fastball for the 5. He'll get clear. That's Chris Max. Move him forward. Thank you, sir. Up to 17. He's like, I will take that for you, my friend. Nick Larson back here in the pack running 8 right now. Donnie, David Lomega right there as well. 16 laps to go this time by here at the Michigan Raceway. Larry Murphy, there's Brandon. Larry Murphy right there in 4th. Michael Fish hanging on. Great job for Michael Fish. There's Jeff Barefoot. Couple of more hanging that tight together as well. 16 to go this time by. Barefoot, Brennan Redford continuing to lead. 6 to go. Aaron Brown right there in the mix also. Wayne Dewey, there's Wayne Dewey hanging on. Top 12 run for him here tonight. Dewey hanging on. 15 to go this time by. Barefoot just about a, 1.5, 1.8 second gap there. First to second. While Rob Lowell into the top 5. Here comes Rob Lowell moving forward back to the top 5. But he may run out of time here tonight. Contact with Lowell in the 4. The 4 is going to get in the outside wall. Brandon came down just a little bit, got tight to Lowell's door. Lowell couldn't keep it off of him. Still trouble for the 4 down the front straightaway. 14 to go at Michigan now. Larson right there as well. Nice run between those two. Redford continuing to lead the way. Honey, Brandon, Wayne Dewey, Nick Larson. Contact there, side by side, Larson and Dewey. 2 by 2 here. Omega gonna hang on. He'll be 3 wide. There's the 62, the 82 of Larson. Larson up the racetrack a little bit. Wayne Dewey right there in 9th. Dewey hanging on right now, and you see it as they run straight down the front straightaway. Barefoot running in 2nd. Barefoot with a bunch of pressure from Michael Fish. Coming to 13 to go. Here comes Fish to the bottom. Barefoot up high. Michael Fish clear to 2nd. Good move. He'll get clear. Redford continuing to lead right now. 14 laps to go. Redford 2.2 seconds to gap. Michael Fish back there to second. Jeff Barefoot running third. Larry Murphy, Jason Willie, Johnny Barker, Brandon and Wayne Dewey, and David Logana or Lomega back here as well. My apologies in 10th. Nick Larson and Aaron Brown all in the top 12 as well. Will we stay green here for these final 13 laps? Or will we have a late race caution to mix things up? Brennan Redford continuing to lead the charge with Michael Fish trailing him right now by 1.8. That's the gap up front. Jeff Barefoot trying to challenge for second. Barefoot off of turn 2. He'll get that car to rolling now. Trying to run down Fish. Larry Murphy, Rob Lowell right there in the mix also. Go to the bottom, 11 laps to go here. 11 laps to go here tonight. You see Rob Lowell going to try to tackle Larry Murphy. Nose to tail here. And you see Lowell going to go to the bottom. Fastest car on the racetrack last time by was Lowell. But unfortunately, he may just run out of time. What could have been if he hadn't have been in that problem on pit road, he'll get clear. Meanwhile, Redford continuing to lead, 11 to go. Redford leading, Michael Fish in second. Jeff Barefoot there in third. Rob Lowell in fourth. Larry Murphy in fifth right now. That's the way they set. 10 laps to go. Brennan Redford. Michael Fish, your top two. 10 laps to go. Rob Lowell, Larry Murphy, Connie, Wayne Dewey, Aaron Brown. They're going to get tight off of turn number 2. Here comes Aaron Brown, going to try to sneak through underneath Wayne Dewey. 9 laps to go, 2 by 2 by 2 here tonight. And 9 to go. Here comes the 94. Aaron Brown trying to move his way forward. Up to 6th. Larry Murphy now in 5th. 9 laps to go. Aaron Brown, Johnny Barker, Wayne Dewey right there as well. 9 laps to go. With 9 to go, 3 wide. There's Brandon, Aaron Brown. Everybody's scrambling back single file. 8 to go this time by. Aaron Brown right there hanging tight. Brandon and then Wayne in 8th. That's the way they set here. 8 laps to go. Now, Brandon, Johnny Barker, Wayne, Rob Lowell up to 4th here tonight. Lowell has recovered up into the top 4. Great job for Rob Lowell here. Redford out front, continuing to lead. Redford continuing to lead. Michael Fish in second. Barefoot, Rob Lowell, Larry Murphy, Wayne Dewey right there in the mix. Johnny Barker there and Brandon, Jason Willie, and David Lomega in the top 10. The 13 going to get a piece of the fence there. That's Jason Willie getting a piece of that outside wall. He'll have to hang on to it here. 7 to go here. Meanwhile, Redford leads. Barefoot, Fish, they're in second. Rob back to 4th. What disappointment for him. That car was so good here tonight. And without a late race caution, he's not going to have a chance to get it back to the race lead. 7 laps to go. Redford continuing to lead right now. Redford leads. 6 laps to go here. Lowell continuing to lead the way right now. 6 laps to go here from the Michigan Raceway. Larry Murphy, Wayne Dewey, Johnny Barker, Jason Boy, Brandon, David Lomega. Right there as well. Nice run for David Lomega inside the top 10. A little bit of contact there, but we'll stay green. Far on the outside wall. Everybody going to scramble. This is what Brendan Redford has to be worried about here. Trouble down the back straightaway to 6. Out of shape on the apron. Johnny trying to hang on to keep it rolling. He does. 5 to go. No caution as of yet. Redford got up to take a sigh of relief, knowing the yellow flag didn't fly. Now it's going to be Fish and Barefoot. Battle for second ongoing. Bob Lowell. There is Lowell stuck in 4th. Larry Murphy in 5th. Jeff Barefoot to 3rd. Now it's going to be Michael Fish just in front. 4 to go this time by. Brendan Redford leading the way here tonight. 4 laps to go. 4 straight laps to go. Cole Jarrett, David Lomega, Jason Willie right there. Willie going to have to come to pit road. Not enough to make it in the tank. Neither does Nick Larson. And possibly Brandon here as well. Will have to come to pit road late in this one. Give up some spots. But 4 laps to go for Brendan Redford to walk away here at Michigan, your winner. 4 to go. Brendan Redford out front leading. Brendan Redford leads. Michael Fish, Jeff Barefoot, your top 3. 3 laps to go here. Wayne Dewey, Aaron Brown, multiple cars going to pit road. Rob Lowell still hanging on in 4th. Brendan Redford leads the way. 3 to go. Redford, Fish, Barefoot right there in 3rd. This is going to be Lowell, Wayne Dewey right there in 5th. Laps to go. Brendan Redford leading over Michael Fish right now. Michael Fish continuing to run 2nd. Brendan Redford continuing to lead right now. 2 laps to go here, and caution on the racetrack. Trouble. Caution is out, and it's John around. Brendan Redford did not want to see the caution flag fly. But here we sit. Caution out here. And Michigan. John gets out of shape. Gets in the outside wall. And that will send us into 802 Cup Series overtime at Michigan. Bedford. Everybody will slow down. Ready to go. And Barefoot in 3rd. Ready to stack them up and get ready to roll. 90 of 92 complete here. Now the problem here is you just about have to take tires at this point. If you do not, I'm afraid you're going to be a sitting duck here if you try to stay out on old tires in a green, white, checkered. What will Brendan Redford do here in the 12? Redford. Get ready to bring this thing down. Redford. Michael Fish there in 2nd. Lowell going to bring them down. Redford going to stay out. Must be out of tires. But Rob Lowell, the man who made the mistake on pit road the last time he came down here, going to come get 4 fresh tires. Will that be enough to make it up? Will that be enough? 3 laps to go. Brendan Redford, Michael Fish, Jeff Barefoot, Aaron Brown, Rob Lowell in the top 5 here. Will Redford have enough to hold them back? You're going to have 4 cars on old tires, everybody else on fresh ones, and a green and white checkered finish. It doesn't get much better than this here in Michigan tonight for the 802 Cup Series. Folks, this is going to be a doozy of an ending here tonight. Who's going to get the win? We're about to find out. We'll get ready to go double file here in just a moment for 802 Cup Series. Green, white, checkered finish. Redford, Fish, Jeff Barefoot, Aaron Brown, Cole Jarrett, and Rob Lowell in the top 6. The top 4 cars do not have fresh tires on their race cars. We're about to find out which one of these cars are going to be visiting victory lane here tonight as the field exits turn number 4. Getting ready to turn the lights out on the pace car. We'll get the lights out on the pace car and we'll get ready to go for this green, white checkered attempt. The lights are out. Here we go. Redford going to be on the pole. Got to get a great restart. Such a wide racetrack. If somebody gets a run on you, there's not much you can do to hold them at bay. Again, that's where we sit. We are down to the final green, white checkered. 94 laps will be the total race distance here tonight. Your top 4, no new tires on those race cars. This is going to be a good one. Here we go. Get on your feet. Green, white, checkered at Michigan. Doesn't get much better than this. Here we go. Flagman going to signal 2 laps with the green, and then the next time by the white. Lights are out on the pace car. Brennan Redford leads. Brennan going to have to get away here, and if he can do it and pull away, he may have a shot at victory lane. But if he does not, that 9, Aaron and Rob Lowell, they're all going to pounce. Here we go. Coming to green flag this time by. Out of turn 4. There we go. Green flag is going to wave. Green in the air. Let's go racing at Michigan. Roel with a good start. Let's keep an eye on fresh tires here. Everybody clear. Down into turn 1. Redford trying to pull away. Fresh tires will be coming. The 21 to the top side. He'll go to the highway past 3, 4 cars. And caution waves as they come out of turn number 2. Beating and banging. Caution is out. And in one corner, Rob Lowell going to get a good run. But unfortunately, the caution going to kind of kill it. Take a look. Caution out. 3 to go. Oh my goodness. John back here again gets launched in the outer space. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a caution. And so now we'll get ready to go once again. Leads here tonight as we slow back down. Ascension to 8th, Brendan Redford, Michael Fish, Aaron Brown, Rob Lowell up to 4th after the restart. We'll get ready to do it all over again. We'll get ready to go here. 3 laps to go. And I'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for the green, white, checkered once again. All right, here we go. Getting ready to go back green. Brennan and Redford will bring them to green here in just a moment. Redford will bring them down. Michael Fish, Aaron Brown, all up front. Rob Lowell right there as well. It'll be a 2-lap shootout here at Michigan Raceway. Rob Lowell, fresh tires on board the car. Redford leading right now. Redford leading, Michael Fish, Brown, Rob Lowell, Jeff Barefoot, David Omega, ready to go right now. Brennan Redford continuing to lead. Let's go. 2 laps to go. Green, white checker to tip number 2. Green flag in the air. 2 to go. Spun of the tires. And that might give the 21 a black flag. We'll have to see what they do. The 21 to second now. Redford trying to hold him at bay. Fresh tires coming. Rob Lowell to the race lead into the outside wall. Lowell gonna get a piece of the outside wall. Car still running fine though. He'll head for turn 3 and 4. Lowell to the bottom. Looking to get away here. Johnny to the second. David Omega right there as well. Contact. 1 lap to go at Michigan. Lowell trying to hold him, but they caution on the racetrack. And that's going to do it. Rob Lowell will get it done here tonight. David officially scored second and will bring him around to the checkered flag. Brennan Redford on the old tires will hold on to 5th. Caution is out as we got a mess in turn 1. Take a look. Oh, the 30 and the 54 make contact. He goes skip-de-doo-dah-day. Up the racetrack he goes. Into the outside wall, gets clobbered. And that will bring round number 4 to a close. How about that? Rob Lowell will recover and go to victory lane here tonight in the 21 camp. David Omega second. Johnny third. Wayne Dewey and Brennan Redford will round out your top 5. Wow, what a battle here tonight. What we got here. So here is your unofficial results. Rob Lowell, David Omega, Barker, Dewey, and Redford unofficially in the top 5, along with St. John, Jarrett, Willie, Brown, Fish, Barefoot, back there, Eli there as well, Max. You just look through back at the field, Nick Larson, Murphy, Favor, Isaac, Don, Matthew, Rough Knight, and Richie gonna finish second here tonight. For the battle. Well, and water recovery. Rob Lowell here tonight at Michigan. There's the checkered. Lowell out of the Wolfpack. So, out to Rob here. What a race tonight. All right, Rob Lowell, you got me, sir. All right, what a recovery, dude. Holy cow.
Well, the finish is under review. We don't know who won it. To be honest with you, Matt. So the 20 wreck coming to the start finish line to take the green on that restart, and a bunch of cars passed him.
Right.
and the rule is, and they got black flag because of him being in the wall. Our league rule is we don't clear black flags.
All right.
So the admin's going to get together and have to decide it out after the race here. I'm not sure how it's gonna play out.
Well, this is going to be interesting because that changes everything. Because
we had warned everyone coming to that green flag that were on old tires to go easy, because on old tires you'll get loose and spin. And that's exactly what happened. So we're going to have to, as a group, have a discussion and figure out. It's tough because you got 2 admins, 1 and 2. You got another one 4th. And it looks like there was at least 5 or 6 people that had black flags there coming to the green flag. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. We'll
figure it out.
I've got a group and figure it out. I would say go ahead and interview maybe the top 5 tonight, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, we've got it on our screen right now, so we're watching along with you guys at home. You can see what we're talking about here. You're going to look for the front row, and you're going to see a car spin the tires and go out to the right. That's the issue. If he'd have went to the left and everybody would have passed him on the outside, that was on the outside lane, it wouldn't have given him a back flag. But because, as you'll see here, the car is going to dart to the right about here. Here comes one. The Rob's going to clear right there. That's a black flag. Let's see. The 20 car, that's going to be a black flag. So at least 2 on the outside lane with black flags here tonight. For the 26.
So it looks like probably maybe the 21, the 28. I'm not sure. We're going to have to figure that out. In my mind, as he's going up there, if I jump out of the gas, I'm going to stack the whole field up.
Yeah. So I mean,
I don't know what you do there. So the admins will talk about it. We had an incident early in the race where a guy got black flagged because someone that was wrecked took their time coming around to the pits and didn't get in his spot, and that guy got black flagged. So we got to look at all the incidents and make a decision here. I'm not, it involves me, so it's hard for me to make a decision on this.
And Thorman, well, I'll let you go to the admins, and we'll continue our top 5 here as we would normally do. And guys at home, I'll catch you up as soon as I get an official word from the admins on what the call is going to be. Right now, we're going to talk to Johnny. We're going to let Tim go and do admin things. Thanks for coming up, man.
Hey, thanks. I just want to thank everyone for watching, and we'll get it figured out here.
All right, let's see. All right, there we go. Let's get Dave up here. What's up, Dave? What's up, Dave, buddy? Got me, David? Oh. Got me, David, buddy? Talk to Johnny, then. Hey, Johnny, Matt in the booth. You get a copy?
I got you.
Well, man, the finish is under review, so we're just going to do this the best we can. May or may not be the winner here tonight. We'll have to see how that turns out. Craziness there on the last restart.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this thing. I'm still hearing Dave talk.
All right, you're fine. Fine, buddy.
Right. All right, I'll try this the best I can because he's still talking, but
Yeah, crazy night tonight, man.
yeah, it was definitely crazy. I thought I was done there until the caution come out and got them fresh tires, and we come to the front.
Yeah, man, and not knowing where you finished here, I come across the line in third, possibly, maybe the 28-21 black flag. We don't know yet. Either way, great run for you here tonight.
Oh yeah, thank you.
What's your thoughts? Crazy way to end the night.
Yeah, definitely crazy. Like I said, I know one of them had spun the tires up there. I couldn't tell who it was, and it was mayhem after that.
I mean, everybody kind of scrambled, and it just kind of ended up where it ended up.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, teammates definitely. Rob and Jeff and Dave, and we do a lot of practicing during the week, and it's finally starting to show out.
There you go, man. Well, again, great job. And again, good job coming home inside the top 5. We'll leave it at that.
Yes, sir. Well, we thank you, and thank you for broadcasting. Can't wait to watch it.
It's hard to do interviews when I have literally no idea where anybody's going to finish at this point.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm sure.
All right, man. That's good job, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
All righty, Wayne Dewey, you got a copy.
Hey, got a copy.
Well, the craziness continues. Possibly 4th, possibly 2nd. We'll have to wait to see.
Yeah, that was a crazy finish. Fish there spun the tires at the restart, and everything went to pandemonium there.
Went the heck in the handbasket real quick.
Yes, it did. I'm glad to have escaped through that. I was certainly holding my seat pretty tight there.
You know what it is, Wayne. You know where we made the mistake. We raced on Gateway Dirt National weekends. And if you know anything about the Gateway Dirt Nationals in the Dome, there's always crazy that goes on there. So, it just kind of bled over an extra night.
Yeah, absolutely. It just kind of transfers over to everybody here.
The full moon is not gone yet. Well, man, nevertheless, great run, either 4th or 2nd or wherever you may land. Good run here tonight, man.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. I mean, I just tried to hang out at the back. That's usually my game plan for most races. Let all the incidents happen and then try to cash in at the end.
Alrighty, man. Well, again, congratulations. Great job, Wayne, wherever you may wind up here.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. All right. Let's our interviews with Mr. Redford here tonight. Mr. Redford, Matt in the booth, you get a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you got hoodooed by the caution bug, brother.
Yeah, it's just frustrating.
I mean, you had this one all wrapped up in Santa's sleigh and was about to make the delivery, and the yellow flag came out.
Yeah, I thought on the first green-white checkered, I thought I had it, and because I got a pretty good restart, and then the other one came out, and then I had a good second restart for the last one, and then the guys with fresh tires just started coming through. So
Now, granted, you're unofficially 5th, maybe 3rd. We'll have to see how all this works out. But, man, you showed you had a great car here tonight, man, and great drive overall.
Yeah, thanks for that.
And, man, your teammate didn't have a great night, ended up right-reared twice, and torn up race car, but at least you were kind of able to fly the banner out front for a while.
Yeah, I'll have to look back at the twos incidents, because from what he was telling me, he said most of them it seemed intentional or it was just not his fault whatsoever. So I'll have to look back at that. But yeah, I feel bad for him because man, I think if it wasn't for those, he would have had a pretty good finish because he's a good driver.
And man. Well, again, congratulations on a crazy, crazy night and a good finish. It's just all the way around nuts, bud.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a crazy race.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm going to let you get out of here, and we're going to go try to get all this sorted. And, again, great run tonight, bud.
Thank you.
All righty, buddy. Thank you, man. It was fun, as always, sir.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get hold of Dave now. Hey, Dave, can you hear me, buddy?
Oh. Hey, I can hear you.
All righty, man. Crazy night all the way around.
Yeah. I'm still talking to a bunch of guys about it, trying to talk about what happened. So.
Get informed, man. Well, I'll make your interview as quick as I can. Pretty good car tonight for you.
Yeah, I felt good. You know, I've been traveling a lot with work, so I didn't get much time to practice at all this week. So I was actually a little upset I didn't get my pole. I didn't defend my pole position from last week. But no, I felt good. I figured out the track pretty quick, and I felt really good. It was a fun track. It was a fun day. It was fun, hard racing. I mean, geez, there were some moments. It was like I was like, I don't think I have any. Like I grinded my teeth apart. It was like crazy.
Again, dude, great run and congratulations. And we'll see how all this lines out.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great race. I mean, everyone put on quite a show. I mean, I hope you enjoyed watching because it felt like we were putting on quite a show. I mean, there were times people were 3-4 wide. It was looking like Daytona for a minute.
Yeah, my throat's pretty well shot, to be honest with you. I've been screaming for the last hour and a half. I can't scream no more.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't grab a steering wheel anymore. My knuckles feel like they're about to fall off. And like I said, I mean, some of these guys, I mean, they were going for it. I mean, a lot of them are new to me, so it's hard for me to remember everyone's names. I just know them by number.
Right.
But I mean, the 20, the 4, the 50, the 62. I think that's Frank Zingen. You know, Murphy, Larry Murphy, the 30. I mean, we were just going for it. It was fun, a lot of fun.
Well, man, I know this is, as an admin side, is not an easy decision to take some time because it has multiple facets to it. You know, you change one thing, and then some guy says, well, you changed that rule, but what about me? And unintended consequences. So with that being said, what we're going to do, I think we're going to stop here, guys. I will keep everybody that's watching, go to the Facebook page, Extreme Sim TV Facebook page. When we get a ruling and an official running order done, I will post it up there.
Yeah, and like I said to most, if anyone's still listening from the league, a lot of this stuff is, you know, we've only been a league for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So a lot of the rules we've developed, a lot of the stuff that we've implemented into the racing, the competition cautions, and so forth. I mean, a lot of that stuff is just trial and error, just like real NASCAR. You know, you kind of can't make rules until you start to know what type of rules you need to start making. So it's you know, that's what we want to maintain with the league. Any of the racers who are in the race tonight are listening. You know, by all means, make sure you say what you want to say. We want everyone's input. And I think, you know, that's what's going to help us grow the league and make it just a better league. It's already been a great season so far. We put on, I think, some really good races. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
It's been fun. I've been sweating at the end of every race, so that means we've been running hard. And again, we got a lot of good guys. We had 20-something people. We've been averaging like 20 people a week. So, I mean, it's fun racing with everyone. And I think, you know, again, we'll work this out and make this the best league we can, as always.
Well, I'm going to take the broadcaster hat off for a moment. All right. So lay that hat over here on the counter somewhere and put my former league owner hat on. All right. So here's the issue, guys, for guys that don't know that maybe it's outside of iRacing. When you make a rule in a league, the problem is there's always going to be a black swan event. And what that means is a certain set of scenarios that lines up just perfectly to where there is no right decision. All right, that's
an understatement.
That is the issue that all league owners face. This scenario tonight, because I see a couple people commented, and there is no right decision to be made. You just have to look at the rule book and decide what you want to do, and I'll keep everybody posted. But as a former league owner, I will tell you, this type of scenario is probably one of the harder things you will ever face as an admin team.
Yeah, and I think, again, the important thing is to learn from it, tend to grow from it. You know, I think that's the most important thing, and then to make sure that everybody is content. Well, the idea is to run a healthy, fun league, and the way to do that is transparency and, trying to figure it all out, with, trying to figure it all out. We have 4 or 5 admins, so
you'll get it sorted.
We're a pretty good crew.
Alrighty, man. Well, with that being said, everybody, go to the Extreme Sim TV Facebook page. I'll let you know as soon as I know something. I know these guys will let me know. Don't.
Well, Matt, where did I finish? Where did I finish?
If you. Okay, let me go look here. So when I looked at the when I looked at the replay, all right, I had the 28, the 21 would have been the two cars that would have got the black. All right. So they ended up crossing the stripe unofficially first and second. Unofficially.
Oh, see, I didn't even see. They didn't even tell me I got a black flag.
That's weird. Because you went with the 21. So when the car spun the tires, for everybody that was watching and we looked at the replay, what happened was that car slid to the left, all right? Or, excuse me, to the right, which put the outside lane in a bad spot because they had to shoot the middle, which ended up giving them a black flag for passing on the inside before the start-finish line. Had that car went left instead of right, the outside lane could have went on the top. It wouldn't have been a scenario, wouldn't have been a problem. But that's just the way the car went, and that's what leads us to said scenario. And I don't know if you agree, but between last week...
No, that's weird, because like I said, it didn't even say I got a black flag, so I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know, but I have to say this, between last week's issue and this week's issue, I'm glad we don't see Michigan again for a while.
Yeah, we'll stay away from Michigan for a minute.
Yeah, we'll stay away from Michigan. With that being said, everybody, thank you guys so much for coming out. Like I said, Facebook page for all your information. And before I get out of here, because if I don't do it, I'm going to forget about it. Normally, we don't broadcast on Monday. But tomorrow night, we're going to be having Roaring Thunder Racing League. One of the guys that gave me my start and gave me a chance to even do this, Dave, back in the day. They're doing their Snowball Derby this week. And tomorrow night's their prelim night, and I'm going to go over there and help them out a little bit. They're running Mazda MX-5s, all right, for 20 laps at Five Flags. Then we're going to have street stocks, trucks. That's all coming your way tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure registration's still open for that day if any of our guys when we go over there.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And mess around.
I'll definitely post something up on the Discord. Let people know.
Well, I'll let you know even further here. So then on Thursday, their other prelim night, they're going to have Modifieds of Mayhem Tour Mods for 20 laps, the Dirt Late Models for 20 laps, and then the Snowflake 100 with the, obviously, the late model. And then Friday, December the 9th, it's big showtime. We go Snowball Derby. And that will be Friday, December the 9th at 7:30. And I'm pretty sure registration for all this is still open. So any of my leagues that are hearing this, just to let you know, come out and doing some short track stuff. Let's get it done.
Nice. If I wasn't traveling, I would definitely check that out. I love modifieds. I'm a big modified guy. So
that Mazda MX-5 race is going to be crazy and nuts.
Yeah, it's going to be wild, especially Five Flags. So that's going to be wild.
Yes, that is. That's basically real 4 cylinders.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
All righty, man. Well, we're going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Roaring Thunder Snowball Derby event. Thank you, everyone. And we will see you next Sunday for more 802 Cup Series action. And we'll have some answers right here next week. See you, everybody. This has got to be the crazy.